Hello, I'm Monique, and this is Alexis, and we are with Vibe Realty in Abbotsford.
And we're here with our September 2024 market update, where we're going to talk about what happened last month in August.
Here we go. So we're just going to jump right in. Detached homes. We saw a decrease in sales since last month by 18.2%.
That's a big jump.
That is a big jump.
Yeah.
They have decreased as well since last year by 8.5%. So not quite as much, but substantial.
Yeah, so it's not just summer holidays.
No.
Something else is afoot. Yes.
Price has also decreased by 8% from what it was doing last month. Our new average price is
$1,146,782.
wow.
Yeah.
It's also decreased from what it was doing last year, only by 4.4%. So
But still downward trend.
downward.
Yeah.
New listings have decreased by 20.5%.
And a big jump too.
Yeah, they've decreased from what they were doing again this time last year by 4.3%.
Okay.
Active listings are down by 3.9%. And they're only up by 10.8% from, again, what they were doing at this time last year.
Okay. So we're seeing
It's good to compare month by month what it's doing as well as what it was doing at this time last year. Because obviously we typically follow the same sort of trends.
That's right. Yeah. So it's good to keep that perspective.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So townhouses.
Townhouses.
Sales have gone down 32.6% since last month and 9.4% since last year.
Wow.
So definitely also a downward trend. Prices have also gone down 10.1% since last month, making their average
$638,772.
Okay. Yeah. So also they've gone down about 1% since last year. So not too much. New listings have gone down 20% since last month, but have gone up 13.3% since last year. Okay. So we are seeing generally more listings, not so much since last month, but that is a trend, especially since all last year we were talking about how we need more townhomes. So I guess everybody listened.
They listened. They're a little bit late, but they eventually came around.
That's right. So active listings are up 3.8% since last month, but since last year, it's a big number. They have gone up 62.7% since last year. Yes, that's a huge jump. So we're seeing a lot of townhome inventory out there. If you haven't noticed, if you live in a townhouse complex, you're probably seeing at least one home in each complex for sale because there are so many right now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Condos, their sales have also decreased from what they were doing last month by 9.1%. They've only decreased by 3.2% from what they were doing last year.
Yeah. So not as dramatic as the other.
Not as dramatic. The price has increased from last month by 2.7%.
Okay.
What's our new average?
$447,980.
Okay. That still feels like a big number, but...
Yeah, it does.
That is what they're doing. They've increased as well from last year by 2.2%. So their prices are steadily increasing, which is... that's good.
Yeah.
It's not great, but...
we'll see if there's an overcorrection later.
Absolutely.
Not. Unfortunately, we don't know yet.
New listings are down by 11% from what they were doing last month. They're down by 2.6% from what they were doing last year. So pretty close to the same to what it was doing. That's fine. Active listings have not changed. It's 5.4% drop, so nothing to note. But the active listings versus last year is up by 50.9%.
Okay, another big number.
So not as big and as showy as the townhouses.
Sure.
Townhouses like to really get the spotlight.
Yeah, they like to be.
But that is a really big amount.
Yeah, it is. It is. So again, you're probably seeing a lot of condos for sale right now than what we're used to having in the last couple of years. Yep. Is it a good thing? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. If you think this is great, why do you think that's happening? We have, our theories about, like we said last video about new Airbnb rules. Maybe that's spurring a lot of condos on the market, but we don't know for sure. What do you guys think?
Find out. Sales to active listing ratio.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So in Abbotsford, It is now 16.1%. July, it was 18.7%. So we're seeing a bit of a downward trend, and that's following Fraser Valley, although their ratios are lower. So for Fraser Valley, it's 14% this month, which was down from last month, which was 15.8%. So
remind me, a balanced market is
between 12% and 20%.
So they are right on the cusp of becoming a buyer's market.
Yes. So if they go below 12%, then it is a buyer's market technically.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And we haven't seen that in quite a long time.
No, we have not.
Yeah. And we thought maybe activity would pick up. Maybe prices would be picking up because
the rates have been dropping.
That's right.
The rates have been dropping.
Yes.
The last rate drop was in July. And then just recently they've dropped it to now 4.25%. So we thought that was going to encourage
spur.
Yeah.
But it hasn't.
It doesn't seem to have.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe it's just not big enough drop yet. A lot of buyers probably are kind of on the sidelines waiting for, I don't know if maybe they're waiting for the interest rates that we had, 4 years ago when it was, less than 2%.
Oh,
I don't think that's, they were super nice, but I don't really think that's going to happen again. So if you're waiting for that, obviously we don't have a crystal ball. We don't know for sure.
But the economists are saying that we plan on foreseeing a lot more rate drops over the next year.
Yes, and into 2025.
Whether or not they're going to get as low as they were, likely not.
Yeah.
But, certainly not as high as they were, which was just...
No.
Feels like a scary amount.
Yeah.
As someone who did not purchase in the 80s, it feels like a scary amount.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
No.
That's a whole nother video.
That's a whole nother game. So if you are thinking about it, you're just kind of sitting back and waiting for rates to drop a little bit, I really do encourage you to get out there, talk to your mortgage broker, your bank, whoever you need to talk to.
Right. Get prepared. Get ready.
Because if the rates do drop again, and that is your magic number you can hop in, there's potentially a whole lot of other people that are in the same boat as you.
Correct.
And then all of a sudden you're going to be in that everybody's jumping in at the same time. It's full offer situation.
Absolutely. There's going to be way more competition. So
it's stressful.
You need to get ready now and really take a look at what's happening. Because right now there's a downward trend, which is really, really great. But, there's always going to be that magic spot where everybody will start jumping in. And if you start jumping in at the same time, you're never going to get that, kind of edge.
You get lost in the uptick. Let me tell you, it is stressful.
Yeah.
For everybody involved.
Yeah. Well, if you have any questions, definitely give us a message. Call us anytime, email, whatever. We are all
best.
Yeah.
And subscribe to our video.
Yes,
we would love to fill you in again next month on what has actually happened versus what we thought was going to happen.
Exactly.
And send it to some friends that you think are thinking about buying in and around Abbotsford. We would love to help them out.
It really helps us out too.
Yeah.
This is how we support our families.
All right. Thanks so much.
Bye.